Aarsleff manufactures tubes in this spacious, light factory hall at Aarsleff. Here, the tubes are stitched on the custom-built tube machine, accurately tailored to the pipes for which they are intended. The raw material for the tubes is an acid-proof polyester fibre or felt. When a tube is manufactured, a felt roll is moved to the slitting machine, which cuts the felt into suitable pieces. The cutter can be adjusted to cover all pipe dimensions, large and small. Every tube consists of several layers which are fed sequentially into the tube machine and folded. Stitching progresses at an even pace. The inner tube is positioned inside the outer tube, and the entire process is guided by a guide system that keeps the layers in place. At 10 meters a minute and over 33 stitches a second, the machine works at a good pace. Immediately after being sewn, the seams are sealed with a patented infrared welding taping system to make the tube resin and watertight. The tubes are then stacked, ready for moving to the neighbouring impregnation factory. The polyester resin to impregnate the tube is being mixed. Later in the process, the resin rests for a couple of hours in a tank under vacuum to release air. Various additives significant for curing properties, the durability and abrasive strength of the pipe are mixed into the resin. The mixing process is constantly checked to make sure that the result will be as desired. A report including data on the process is printed out. The mixture is now ready for use, and the work on the impregnation belt can commence. A hole is cut in the tube and a probe introduced. The impregnation resin is then injected through the probe. The vacuum treatment has left only a minimum of air in the polyester felt. The tube is filled with the correct amount of impregnation resin. Later, the material is distributed evenly throughout the tube. But before that, the hole in the tube is stitched. Stitching is carried out with great care, using the same technique as used by surgeons. The tube is now fed through the rollers. The gap between the two rollers determines the amount of polyester resin in the felt. After the impregnation and roller treatment, the tube is packed in ice to prevent premature curing. The ice is produced by the ice machine at the factory. What is known as flake ice, familiar from the fishing industry, is used because it melts slowly. The tube is now ready to be taken to the installation site.